Alright, what's up guys? I'm gonna do one more quick video. Um, so here's the Johnny Lightning Porsche 911. It is pretty sweet here. Rubber tires. This one is a white Lightning. It has the opening bonnet as seen in the previous video. I just wanted to show you the Hot Wheels 930 Turbo. This is 100% Hot Wheels. It's super detailed. It's as nice, I think, as an Auto World, or pretty close. Pretty close. Maybe not quite that nice, but it's beyond anything you'd expect to see from Hot Wheels. And I've got some domestic 100% cars, some Chevelles and stuff like that that are super detailed. I even have a Civic too that's really nice. But to get a German import from Hot Wheels with this kind of detail is pretty sweet. This one also has an opening bonnet. I think the detail's a little better in this one. I don't know which one of these I like better. I like them both a lot. I know the Johnny has more collectability to it. It's probably worth more. But that little Hot Wheels car is sweet. It could pass for a Johnny. It's nice enough. But anyways, I was looking at my eBay stuff, getting everything, just verifying everything, and I saw that there was a package that was delivered that I didn't get. And went down at midnight, and it's sitting on my porch, so I'm going to open it. But before I do that, we're going to crack open these two Greenlights, starting with this Series 10 County Roads 67 Impala. I have this casting from Greenlight. I have a Black Bandit, a couple of the Supernaturals, but I don't have this. I don't have this County Roads one. So, and I've seen this on eBay. I almost bought it at one point just because I just think that's cool how they have the rust there on the rocker. Just pretty plain wheels. It just looks kind of like an old beater. They could have done a little bit more to weather it. You can see here underneath the window you have some rust. So they did a couple of things to show a little bit of wear, but I think they could have done a little better because the rest of the car is almost too nice. You know, you have this nice white paint job, and then you have rust. It almost makes the rust seem kind of out of place as I look at it. You would think if there was that amount of rust on a car that the paint would be, if nothing else, at least have lost its shine. But I'm not going to complain. I like the casting. I think it's a good looking car. I love the Impalas. I love all the big boats. Dodge Monacos, the Ford Customs. So pretty cool. It does have a opening hood here. Looks like a little small block, but oh, come on now. Pretty cool car. I like it. So we started with that one. The next one that we crack open is going to be this Firestone Ford Bronco, and I like it. It's pretty sweet looking. I like these all-terrains. I'm glad that Greenlight did this series. So I love 4x4 castings in this scale, especially the premium brand stuff. The Hot Wheels stuff looks too generic, you know, the way they do it. But these look really good. Uh, I don't. Oh, the number's up under there. 33.79. 36.79. Not a low number by any means, but the color combination is awesome. I love the Firestone tires on it. The big full-size real rubber spare. Some of these all-terrain Broncos with this top, the top is shifted. Some of them it leans forward quite a bit. There's a lot of inconsistency with it. Unless they're meant to be like that. But I really like the color combination on this, the white on red. Kind of has like a vintage racing or maybe like a Baja look to it. Got the all-terrain tread on the tires. I'd like to see them do one of the Dodge Ram Chargers with a suspension lift on it. That's one that I'm waiting for. Also a C10 with a lift. I think those would be pretty sweet. I'd also like to see the 1980 Ford Bronco. This little thing is sweet though. As far as the Broncos go, I think I have around 13 of them. I like this one. I like the color combination on this. I like collecting the Broncos, that's for sure. Another problem with these is these little lights pop off. It doesn't take much and they just pop off. But cool truck. That'll look good in the case next to all the other Broncos. So I did a massive Johnny Lightning binge buy, as I was telling you guys about. So this last one is another Johnny Lightning that I didn't see it earlier, but it said it was here, and I went down and checked, and we just missed it. It was on the porch. Either that or the mailman dropped it back by. But pretty cool car. Cadillac Escalade. 2004. It's another 4x4 casting. So with the Tahoes and the FJ Land Cruiser, I'm definitely picking up some 4x4s. This thing has some interesting characteristics. I'll show you here. So I guess this is part of the poker series, and you can collect all 52 exclusive Johnny Lightning playing cards. Not that I care. I'm a poker player recreationally, and there was a time when I was playing a lot. I was actually supplementing my income playing poker, and during that time I got used to playing with the Copag cards, and when you're doing house tournaments and you're doing a lot of dealing and shuffling, there's no better deck of cards that you can get. Copag is the way to go. They're plastic cards, they're dishwasher safe, they are sweet. They're pricey, but I've had mine for like 12 years and they're still perfect. You get a little poker chip, that's kind of cool. And the cards, not that you all care, not a very good hand. I'll tell you what, these feel a lot like the Copags. They feel plastic. Look at that. Those, I think, are really good quality. Not a terrible hand. Not great, but not terrible. Alright, cool. So there's the Johnny Lightning playing cards. Now we're going to take a look at this Cadillac Escalade. I can tell you it's heavy. It's a heavy truck. It is definitely heavier than a Tahoe. Not by much, but it's noticeable. So it's a metal body on a metal base with rubber tires. These are the same wheels from the Nissan 3 is it a 300Z? I have a Holiday Classic 300Z. That's kind of interesting there. I didn't even notice that. I actually kind of like that. That's pretty cool. It's like it's kind of ghosted on there. The king, it doesn't have a suit. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I actually like that. I mean, at first I thought the hood was dirty. You got your tampoed headlights and grill, or either tampoed or painted. I don't know. It's really nicely done. I'll say that. Very nicely done. Whaler on the license plate. Waller, Nevada. Nevada, obviously. Vegas. It's got a painted roof rack. The detail on this thing is really nice. Let me see if I can focus it better. You've got chrome running boards or step-ups, whichever you prefer to call them. You have the Escalade, painted handles. This is the older body style of the Escalade. You have painted brake lights. The truck is a maroon color, so the brake lights being red are distinguishable, which is good. I'm not a fan of red cars with painted brake lights that match the car. But you got the Cadillac logo there on the back. This is really well done. I the interior's interesting. It's a soft, almost like a velvet interior. One of the local shops to me has one of these poker cars where the body of the car is that material. And it's really interesting. I'm not sure what I think about it. I think it's kind of cool. I think it's probably the color that throws me off a little bit. It's cool to have a soft textured interior like a real car would. One complaint I would have about the look of this Escalade is the glass. I think it would look better if it had tinted windows. But that's probably the only bad thing that I have to say about it. I think the wheels are really nice. The fact that it is metal base with rubber tires. It's heavy, it's nicely detailed, it has some really cool characteristics. I like how subtle that is. If this was plastered with poker graphics, I would not have purchased it. But it's got a real clean look, and then to have that, I think, is pretty cool. If that was a different color, if that was black on red, or if it stood out too much, I wouldn't like it. But the fact that it's as subtle as it is, I like. I dig. It's a really nice roller too. Man, looks good. Those wheels look good. Spinning. That's all it needs is spinners. That's a sweet truck. Tahoe and the Escalade, and then we got the classic, the Toyota, which will go, that thing will go anywhere you put it. Oh man. So that's it for tonight. We'll see what comes in the mail tomorrow. I'm still expecting 8 or 9 more packages, or maybe a couple more. I got a case from a buddy of mine of Retro Entertainment, and it's the one with the white wall time machine, the red tire, or the red wheels and the white wall tires, and the cartoon Ecto. So I have a full case of that coming. I'll be reselling most of it. I'm going to keep a set for my collection, and I'll resell most of what's left. And then just some other purchases. I think as far as trades go, that's the... Oh! Between posting the last 2 videos and this one, I played a raffle. Actually, the same guy who is sending me that case, he's an admin in a huge raffle group. It's the best raffle group on Facebook by far. He does he did a raffle last week. It was like a $6,000 raffle. The stuff that he does and the cars in that group is crazy. But he did a raffle for a candy gasser, 9 spots, $25 a spot. So I grabbed a spot. He's been doing like 3 or 4 of them a day, and they fill up in like 30 seconds, and I haven't been able to get in. And finally, this one he posted kind of late, and so I was able to get a spot, and I actually won it. So that's sweet because that's going to be between that and the Bree Dotson. Those are going to be the two most valuable cars in my collection. He was asking me if I'm going to crack it open, so we'll see. If I do, I'm going to crack it with the Bree. I think that would be a pretty epic YouTube cracking video. Couple of $200 cars. But sorry guys, I'm rambling. I'm gonna call it a night. So hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you love diecast as much as I do. And I'll holler at the next video.